in the Verizon booth learning about Verizon's new launch of Verizon Vehicle this week.
So Verizon Vehicle is a aftermarket, self-installed, connected car solution. It's designed to help consumers to drive empowered, to feel safe, secure, to help them to save money, really to try and take away a lot of the anxiety associated with your life on the road.
Okay.
So how it works is we use a couple pieces of equipment to connect your car. We use a small OBD reader that connects to your car's onboard diagnostic port. That's your car's brain, and this way we're tapped into what's going on with your car. This also connects to a speakerphone, a Bluetooth speakerphone, that allows you to speak directly with customer service. It communicates with the OBD reader to provide you with information, but it also can be used as a Bluetooth speaker for your cell phone. So you can connect your phone to it, which helps people to drive safer because you're not trying to handle your phone.
Yeah, an automatic hands-free. That's great.
Yep. And then there's a Verizon app where we provide you with access to the information, which I'll show you in a minute. So what our features are, our primary focus is on pinpoint roadside assistance. So pinpoint roadside assistance means with GPS accuracy, we know where you are. And in some cases, we may even know if there's a problem with your car, what's wrong with it, because we are monitoring that information. So with a push of the button, you're connected to roadside assistance. You don't need to find your membership card. You don't need to figure out what number to call. It's all right there. You just push the button on the speakerphone. You connect to roadside assistance. You tell us what's wrong. We know where you are, and we're coming to get you.
And when you buy this service, is there some kind of opt-in related to this from a privacy perspective? Or are you automatically opting in when you buy the service? Or how does that work? For people to know where you are, or when you send that, say, hey, I pushed the button, I need help, you're opting in at that point, basically.
Yeah, it's part of the privacy policy and the terms and conditions up front.
Okay.
Is that you're acknowledging that we are tracking your location.
Okay.
But we're very clear that we're tracking that for your benefit. It is your data. We wouldn't share that with anyone unless legally forced to.
Yep.
So basically, all your information
is safe. A lot of industry discussion on that topic these days.
Absolutely.
Okay,
and
great.
We err on the side of caution and collecting only the data that we really need to provide the services. So some of the other services we provide are sort of fall into the category of telematics or connected car services. One of those is urgent incident alert, which means that if our device detects a rapid deceleration or what we interpret to be a potential incident or crash, we'll actually contact the car automatically, come on the speakerphone, and make sure that you're okay.
Okay.
And then based on whatever the customer tells us, we'll connect with the 911 grid and dispatch the appropriate emergency services. If you are unable to respond or we don't receive any response when we call the car, we just dispatch emergency services automatically.
Okay.
And one of the key things about this is not only that it happens automatic, but also because we know exactly where you are, those services aren't trying to find you. And there's been a number of studies that have demonstrated that savings in time, even if it's only saving 15, 20 minutes, really can be the difference between life and death.
Okay.
One of the other broad class of services that we provide is health, auto health services, and part of that is maintenance reminders. So what maintenance reminders are is a process by which you can set reminders for certain scheduled maintenance. So whether it's tire rotation or oil changes or some other category that you determine, you tell us to remind you on a certain date or after a certain number of miles, and we'll provide that reminder to help you to remember to do your maintenance. And also part of the auto health is really understanding what's going on with your car. So understanding what's going on with your car is a couple of things. First of all, there's just general performance information like your miles per gallon. We'll help you track that on a day, a week, a monthly basis so that you can see if there's any trends with your miles per gallon. Because oftentimes some of the problems related to performance of a car, the check engine light and other systems can actually impact miles per gallon. So knowing that you may have an issue there can just help you to understand the health of your car. Also, we're monitoring a number of the different car functions. So the car's battery voltage, the alternator voltage, and the coolant temperature. And basically, we'll alert you if there's an issue. So you don't have to worry about those things. If it becomes a problem, we'll let you know. One of the use cases for that could be you left your lights on, you don't know that, your car's battery is draining, rather than waiting for the morning to find out, oh, I have a dead battery,
Yep.
we'll actually tell you, we're monitoring that your car's battery is declining past a certain point. You need to do something about it.
Okay.
The other large category that is a major source of anxiety for consumers is the check engine light. So the check engine light goes on. Most consumers have no idea what it means. Even if you did have some way to read the code out of the car, knowing the code doesn't really tell you in much detail what the problem is. And even if you knew what the problem is, you still don't know what the potential fixes are.
Right.
Even if you got to the point of knowing what the potential fixes are, then the question is, well, what's a fair price to pay for those fixes?
Yep.
So we actually provide all that information to the consumers. We'll tell you what the code means. We'll tell you what the likely fixes are associated with that. It's a range of fixes because for each car, based on your year, make, and model, it could be a number of things, and a mechanic will have to diagnose it.
Okay.
But once you have a list of those potential fixes, we also tell you what the fair price range is for that.
That's great.
So what this really means is when you go to the mechanic and you say, tell me what's wrong, if he comes back and gives you a solution that's on our potential fixes, you have a pretty good sense that it's probably really what is wrong, and that he's on the right track. And when he tells you what the price is going to be, you match that up against our cost estimator, and you have a good sense for, are you paying a fair price.
Okay.
If after all that information you still want to talk to someone and understand what it really means, we have a hotline of certified ASE certified mechanics that you can call, talk to, explain the situation, and they'll help you understand anything that still is not clear.
And is the hotline an additional charge, or is that part of the service? Oh, that's great. Okay.
One of the other services that is possible when your car is connected is if in the event that it's stolen, we can actually work directly with the police to try and help locate it. So again, we're trying to take the anxiety away. Your car's stolen, now what? You call us, we'll walk you through the process, we'll explain what you need to do, tell you how you need to file the police report. Once you provide that back to us, we'll take it from there and work with the police to try and find the vehicle.
Okay.
One of the other things, again, that's a great benefit to having a car that's connected.
Find my car.
The ability to basically say, car, where are you?
Yes.
And it answers back. We tell you, you can walk right to it. And there's a number of features with this. There's obviously being able to see your car on a map relative to your position, but also if you park in a multi-level garage where a GPS signal may not be available, there's a function within the app to take a picture of where you are.
Okay.
If it's the number on the pylon or whatever, the spot number, or just to make a note, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, because I was going to ask you, what if you're in a multi-level garage and it can't actually send you a signal as to where it is? So that's something when you actually park and it transfers to your phone and then you can check later? Like you took a picture of where you were type of thing, for example?
It's within the app, and then you can open it up and see, oh, that's right, I parked, A7 or whatever.
Okay, great.
And because a lot of the services that we're providing with roadside assistance and those type of things are a competitor to traditional roadside assistance in motor clubs, we've included some of the features that our research has told us that consumers really like as part of traditional roadside assistance, and service and travel discounts are some of those. So it's discounts on auto repairs and maintenance, but also car rentals and hotels.
And are there any location-based services where it can tell that you're traveling to a certain place and then offer you discounts in that place?
The way it works is you put in the zip code where you are, and then we tell you what's available there.
Okay, great.